Hello guys, I am Satyam Sinha and welcome to my YouTube channel. So today we are going to discuss about routing in Express. If you don't know, I am continuing with my series of web development with Express framework. Okay, so in this video we are going to discuss about means routing in Express framework. So for that, first go to your Explorer and just create a simple project. Let me create a folder and name it as routing in Express. Under that, just go to the folder and just open your command prompt right here. In here, I'm going to just create an app npm init. So our package name is like this, but we are going to change that because this is not a valid name. So we are going to name it as just routing bus. That's it. Routing um, bus of no. Let it be routing. Okay, that's okay. And then in the description we are going to give something like routing in Express. In index we are going to just name it as app.js, and then uh, in author we are going to name that as just keep your name there and hit enter and clear the screen. After that, your package.json is generated and you can simply open your Visual Studio Code over there. The next thing which we want to install is our Express framework in our application. So for that, we can simply use npm I express. So this will install our Express framework in our current directory. So let's look at our package.json. Here you can see our package.json is created by the name of app.js. So what you want to do next is creating a file named as app.js where you are going to write our code. What happened? App.js. So this is the file in where we are going to write our code. Our Express is installed successfully. So let's start writing our code. So first, as you know, const express is equal to require require express. After that, you want to do something called creating an app. Const app is equal to express, and then this app is going to listen to, let's say, port 1000 comma. So just in here we can simply use to say console.log app. Sorry, you can write whatever you want. I'm going to write it as server is listening. Okay, so our app is listening to the server port 1000. Let's make a quick route called app.get. Get make that as home page. In here just add a callback. In that callback we can do something like request response. You can simply use res dot send homepage. If we are now going to run that app using no demo like I discussed in our previous video, so now our app is listening. Just go to your browser and use something called localhost colon 1000. That's it. Then simply see home page is ready. Now you can make it bold also, means we can use bare minimum HTML tags also inside this one. Like, well, if I want to make it bold, then we can simply use something called like this. Here also not a big deal, you can see it like this. Here our home page is doing like that. Our Yeah, now it is okay. So now you can see our home page is just like that. Let's say you want to render JSON file, then JSON response, then also you can do that. res.json. Under that you can simply use something called message and my home page. And if you go to see there and reload our page, you can see here it is now responding with JSON response. Okay, so we got to know that how to create simple routes. Now let's create more also. Let's say you want to make something called app.get. In areas, let's say we want to display some about page, and in here let's say we are creating again request comma response and function, and again we are responding something res.json. We are saying something like message about page. Just save that, and if I just go there and go there slash about, we can see our about page is also ready. Now, so as we know, whenever I hit that enter, means our browser is making some kind of response to the request to the server, and that request is stored inside this variable which is req, means this parameter which we pass right here. This is storing all the request, means the browser which is sending, and we are sending response like that from our server. Now if you want to get the request, so we can simply console.log that what's the request is uh, sent by the browser. Console.log can simply use a request and save that. Now if we hit our home page and we can see our browser, command prompt, you can see there we got a JSON file, a big giant object. Okay, you can see here there's a lot returning by them. So this is just our request which is sent by the browser to our server. Okay, so this is just a request that is sent by the browser from the to the server. Okay, now another more thing, now you got to know that how to means route, how to do routing in to the different URLs, like if slash and slash about and all those things. So these are the routing which we use when we render different web pages in Express Express.js. So let's say we want to access some parameter which is coming from the URL. Let's say we are having like slash about, then slash some ID. You can see, if you see right on the address bar, like just like the slash and some gibberish words are there. You see, you may have seen in the browser of your Chrome or maybe any browser. You can see here just like slash about slash any gibberish ID. So to do that, we use something called colon and params. Okay, and by using that we can access this particular parameter also. So just like this, if I use something called res dot params dot, and we are going to name it as not at params, let's name that as ID. Okay, and if I just do that, res dot request dot, why request? Because it is coming from the browser. Okay, means it's a request dot params dot id. Okay, now this will store that variable. Now let's verify that. Console dot log, paste that. Now you can see that. Just open up your browser and go to the slash, that go to that URL about. Now but it is saying we can't get about because there is no URL called slash about. It's slash about slash clone ID. So for that we just need to use something called slash, let's say system, and if you hit enter, and now you can just go in on this terminal. You can see here Satyam means our parameter is getting extracted from there. Okay, now let's create some interesting stuff out of it. Let's say we want to add two number, then we can simply use things like app dot get uh, slash number one. Let's say this will be number one hour, and slash plus, or maybe this one plus plus slash number two. After that, what this is going to do, whenever I hit that request, means return request to this particular URL, then it's going to add that two number and going to send me a response. Okay, so we can simply use here request comma response, and just like that. If I want to access that number, then what we got to do, simply we can use here let sum is equal to request dot params dot num1 plus plus request dot params dot num2. Here we are going to get some bug because these two are string, they are not numbers. So this is just going to concatenate both two. So to fix that, we can simply use int dot sorry pass int. Under that we are just going to give that name. Okay, this it is going to convert that string into integer type. Okay, not a big deal. Pass int, and now it is going to convert our that string which is coming from the parameter into integer type, so that we can add them easily. So the addition of both the two numbers are stored in that sum. So simply we can send our response just like that, res.json, and after that we can simply use sum clone, and after that we can simply use that sum. Okay, so save that and now we are going to run that. So what's the parameter? Slash num1 slash plus slash num2. Okay, so next slash, let's say we are using 2 slash plus slash 3. What will happen? Cannot get 2 slash plus slash. What happened? App.get, it has been saved successfully. Oh, sorry, I failed to reload that page. Again, let's do that. Slash 2 slash plus slash 3. Cannot get slash 2 slash plus slash 3. Why this is? Slash num1 slash plus slash num2. Oh, don't know why it was giving error at that time, but whenever I restarted my server, it worked fine. Okay, this is the this is there are problems which we got encounter in our programming career or something like that, that at first it won't running at that time, and now I just restarted my server. I don't know why it started running. Okay, so I don't think that you will face that problem. So whenever I now, if I run that just like this, slash 2 slash plus slash 3, and if you can get the sum as 5, okay, we are facing no problem. But I just restarted that server, and it worked fine. Don't know why. Maybe some bug out there in the Express framework. Maybe due to that it is unable to reload, or maybe Nodemon. Maybe Nodemon is also there, which sometimes don't works well. So in that case, we should restart our server and fix that bug. Okay. So I haven't cut this one because to show you that we all are same. We also stuck in bug. So don't worry if you are stuck in bug. You can always get through that. Okay. Uh, so now we got to know that how to extract parameters, how to do such stuff. So you can also do something like divide, multiply, and other operations using that, so to gain uh, familiarity or with all such concepts. Okay, so this is it for this video. In the next video we are going to do some more stuff with post routes and other routes like post, put, searching and sorting. All those things are there in the next video. Okay, so thanks for watching this video. See you till then.